I just wanted to thank Dr. Mengele for his helpful suggestion that I contacted Katie Hopkins and Pamela Geller. I closed the stream down. I closed my previous stream down before or during while I was reading his post. I thought that was a good idea. I know that in previous occasions I really can't. Well, okay, when I was on Twitter, I did probably, tag her in a few of my tweets, but I don't think she responded. Pamela Geller, I see, has used her late husband's fortune to promote her political campaign, and I know she went to Hofstra University. I don't know what she studied there. If you look at a Wikipedia entry, she's, well, from a very wealthy family. And said she only became political after 9/11. But she's not an expert on Islam. I don't think so. So I suppose somebody like Robert Spencer, is it Robert Spencer, the other Islamophobe that's always confused with Spencer? So he would be the one to talk to, really, if the alt-right are not up to it. So Robert B. Spencer of Jihad Watch. I could talk to him. I keep forgetting I'm back on Twitter. I'm back on Twitter, folks. So whether these people want to talk to me or not would be an interesting question. And another person that I have found, well, I'll be revisiting him really. That would be Yoram Hazony, who is an Israeli philosopher, and I'm sure he'll call himself a political scientist too, who wrote the book, The Virtue of Nationalism. So I guess I have other people, bigger fish to fry. Yeah, he calls himself an Israeli philosopher, Bible scholar, and a political theorist. And one of the more notable things about him is that he has 9 children. And he was an acolyte of the late Rabbi Kahane. But his message in America is very diluted. He's not really, he's still talking about Locke. And nobody cares about Locke now. Calls himself modern Orthodox. I should read his book, shouldn't I? The Virtue of Nationalism. There's a Wikipedia entry on it. Well, I'll do that. I'll read his Wikipedia entry on the virtue of nationalism, and since I intend to contact him again, I have contacted him before, but he ignores me. And I would have to ask him to answer my question on, which I will phrase in this form. If Judaism is divine ethno-nationalism, is Islam divine civic nationalism? That would be the first question. The second question would be, do Jews have a divine duty to teach the Noahide laws? Third question, is the shituf of Christianity worse than the avodah zarah of Hinduism? And that's it. So they are basically, well, some would call it leading questions. So let me try and remember what the three questions were. If Judaism is divine ethno-nationalism, is Islam divine civic nationalism? The second question was, do Jews have a divine duty to teach Gentiles the Noahide laws? 3, is the shituf of Christianity worse than the avodah zarah of Hinduism? 3 questions. And we'll see if he answers. As for Katie Hopkins, I don't think she will. I know she's got a degree in economics, but I don't think she'll be interested in talking to me. She might be one of those nationalists who feel intellectually intimidated. And maybe Pamela Geller too. I don't know what degree she got at Hofstra University. I mean, really, unless you're actually a public intellectual, I'm not really that interested in talking to you. Not really. So Yoram Hazony would be perfect. Well, actually, it's not true that I'm not interested in talking to you if you're not a public intellectual. I would be very interested in talking to you if you're white, middle class, and a female graduate. So, yeah. I mean, obviously there are no intellectuals in nationalism prepared to talk to me. Look at Ed Dutton. Look at the others. Not prepared to talk to me because they're scared. All right, then I will work on Yoram Hazony. No intelligent comments in the chat. Thank you for listening.